All right, it's time for another episode of Love, Marriage, and Other Shit. We're back. This is Big Hex and my wife,
Lisa.
Lisa, the beautiful.
Thank you.
All right, so in this episode, we're going to be talking about raising happy kids. So I saw this article. It says, How to Raise Happy Kids 10 Steps Backed by Science.
So when you're going to get pregnant and have kids, you got to read this article?
I guess so. So we're just going to go ahead and review it to see how it is. You know, I'm not a big fan of following steps on raising kids because every fucking kid is different and it's fucking hard. But, you know, we'll give it a try. Let's see how it goes. So step 1,
I can't wait to hear this. What is it?
step 1 is whoop that little motherfucker's ass anytime you have a chance.
Oh, done. Check. I'm just kidding.
No, step 1 is get happy yourself.
That one may be true because, well, even before they're born, I don't know if it's like a belief thing, but I remember your mom as well as my mom, so my mother-in-law and my mother, used to tell me, you know, that
Say suegra better. Mother-in-law sounds like, ugh.
it's the same thing.
I know, but it sounds better when you say suegra.
So my suegra
There you go.
and my mom used to tell me when I was pregnant that they could feel everything. So if I didn't want an angry kid or jumping off the walls, I had to watch what I eat and they could feel. So the happier I was, the happier my kid would be. And I guess that goes for after they're born too.
Definitely. I just feel like if in the household, if everyone's happy, the kid's going to be happy. Say if one parent is miserable and like say depressed, I think that catches on.
Yes, you're right. Because it goes back to the same thing, right? What your mom and my mom used to tell me, like the kids feel whatever we feel.
Yeah. Well, like I said, it's if you're happy, it pretty much translates into your kids. You're going to be happy. Yeah, step 1 sounds a little selfish, like, you know, oh, I have to be happy so my kids be happy, but I agree with this one. So what I was reading, the research established a link between mothers who feel depressed and negative outcomes in their children.
Really? Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, I have to vote for this one. I think this is a good one, and I'm not surprised by that.
So like, you know, whenever those kids are like acting out or fucking have, you know, behavioral problems and all that, it's because probably the mom or the dad is feeling depressed or they're just negative themselves. I strongly feel if the parents are happy, the kids will come out happy.
Yeah, I agree with that.
So you know what are steps to get you happy?
What?
Going out with friends that are happy themselves.
Oh, nice. So should I
So,
start going out tomorrow?
but your friends suck. They're not fun like me.
Oh, they're not. Ooh, I hope they're hearing this because they're gonna get you the next time we hang out.
Because on that research that I was reading, it said laughter is contagious.
It is, and you burn calories. I want to be
Dude,
laughing the whole time.
I laugh all day.
Yeah, well, can't tell when you weigh that much.
That's fucked up.
Just kidding.
I'm flipping you off right now.
Are you?
In my mind. All right. So we both agree with that one. All right. So step 2 is teach them to build relationships. What does that mean? Like help your kids get friends or become friends with other kids or like I really don't understand this one. Teach them to build relationships. Like help my kid fucking get some girlfriends?
That's no. I think it's more like maybe being nice. Yeah, I mean, it starts since they're little. Like what you teach your kids starts since they're little. So maybe just how to accept everyone or just be nice. It starts with like school.
Well, from what it said on here is to teach them to show empathy towards other people. That's how you build relationships. I don't know. I don't know about this one. How can you fucking help your kid build a relationship? I don't know. You got anything else on the step 2?
No, not really. I guess it would just depend on their age. I mean, it starts since they're little, but like the main thing is, you teach your kids to be respectful, accept everyone, just be kind, of course, unless they're getting bullied and stuff. But I think that would be the basics, right? Like of just.
But I still don't see how that is building a relationship. Like a relationship to me is just boyfriend, girlfriend, or a friendship.
Yeah, it's just a friendship. Like any type of relationship.
Oh, I know, but so you're teaching your kids how to be friends with other kids? Don't they see that like on regular basis if you hang around with your friends? Well, maybe that.
Maybe.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about this step 2.
So maybe we haven't done it. Maybe we failed on a happy kid.
Probably that's why our fucking kids are always fucking running into the wall. Because they're so miserable in this house.
I doubt that.
All right. So we're down to step 3, which is expect effort, not perfection. I agree with that one.
Yeah. Yep. No one's perfect. I think that goes around with everything, like as a person, sports, like anything.
Oh, yeah, definitely. So from what I read on here, it says parents who overemphasize achievements are more likely to have kids with high levels of depression, anxiety, and substance abuse.
I believe it.
That's crazy.
Can you imagine? Because they're probably always so scared and worried, like they can't live to their parents' perfection or something.
Yeah, because their kids are always like, dude, my dad was perfect. My mom is perfect. They expect me to be perfect.
And I'm not. And we've always told our kids, like, we teach them there's no such thing as perfection. Everyone's just different. Everyone's different. It's okay. Like,
yeah, like how, like you said earlier, soccer, like, our kids play soccer. And, sometimes they have bad games, but all I want them to always give is that 100% effort. Just leave everything on the field. I don't expect anybody to have a perfect game or just to be perfect, to be a perfect kid. Just try to be perfect.
okay.
So, yeah, step 3, I agree with this one.
I'm with this one too. I like that one.
All right, so we're to step 4. Teach optimism. Did I say that right?
Sure.
I suck with the words.
Kidding. Yeah.
Optimism. Teach optimism. Sounds like a cool word, optimism. Sounds like the one from what's that movie with the
Transformers?
Transformers. There you go. Sounds kind of like that.
Wow. Can you believe that? I never remember
I know
movies.
you quoted me a movie. Awesome. High five.
Never happens. It's the effort.
But I expect perfection.
Well, there's a door right behind you.
To the closet? I ain't fucking about to clean. All right. So with step 4, I think I'm gonna agree with this one. You got to teach your kids to see the good in everything.
At least try, or just open-minded, or like being more positive.
Yeah. Because then when you look at everything negative, I just feel like you just get that negative vibe and you just get negative things towards you.
Yep.
And then you turn into a goth. You're all dressed in black and everything because everything is negative.
Okay. Yeah, I like that one too. That one's a good one because they need a little bit of that guidance from us to show them, like, what's the difference of the two. Or the famous saying, like, how do you see the glass? Half full or half empty?
How do you see it? I see it half empty.
Only if it's beer. If it's not beer, it's half full.
No, I see everything half empty.
So then you're not an optimist.
But I am.
You're a pessimist.
I'm a realistic person.
You're a pessimist. And an optimist.
No. How I see things when shit hits, I expect the worst so that when I'm prepared for it, if it does happen, and if it turns out to be the best, then I'm happy. Other people expect the best. When they get the worst, they fucking lose it.
That's why the other saying says, plan for the worst, hope for the best. It's true.
I get ready for the worst, but I expect the best.
Okay. I don't know where I come up with all these things. I just remember these little quotes or sayings.
You're fucking crazy.
I know. I don't know. It's just in my brain.
All right. So I did read somewhere where it said about a study of 10-year-olds who were taught how to think and interpret the world optimistically are half as prone to depression when they hit puberty than those that see the world. Well, what was that other word? When you
Pessimist?
see, yeah, that pessimist. So,
Are we talking about the steps, or are we here to teach you how to say words?
both.
Okay.
So yeah, people that are more optimist are more successful at school, work, and athletics, and are healthier and live longer. There's a lot of stuff, and are more satisfied with life than those that deal with depression and anxiety.
Would this go along with like how people like appreciate what they have? Like,
Not really.
No?
I don't see it that way. Well, yeah, you could, because if you're optimistic and you like, you're growing up and you don't really have anything, those kids are very optimistic. They enjoy the life that they have. They don't know they're poor until they see the outside world like, damn, I was poor. But at that time, they ain't feel it. They were happy with what they live. So I'm going to say that, yeah, they're optimistic. Some poor kids. The other ones, they're just fucking out there to talk shit. All right. Enough about being optimistic. Optimistic. It's like that other word that I like to say, chimichurri.
you like to say that word?
Chimichurri. Like I said earlier, I could have fun by myself.
Okay.
Step 5, teach emotional intelligence. So what does that mean?
I don't know. Tell me.
I have no idea. Like emotional intelligence, like teach them how to be emotional? How about if I don't want to cry baby? Because me, when I hear emotional, it's be like a kid always fucking crying.
Maybe it's like helping kids
How to cope with their feelings?
or like understand, yeah, like what they're feeling or why. Like, how some kids throw tantrums, they're so mad. Okay, but why are you mad? Or like you tell them like, I understand you're mad for that, but you can't have it for your bad behavior. Like, I don't know.
Okay. So teach them how to adapt to their feelings.
I guess, or understand.
Okay. So on this article, there's an example. So I'm just going to go ahead and read it, how the example shows, and see if we understand what the hell emotional intelligence means. Well, I think we got it, right? About understanding our feelings.
I mean, that's what I think, right? Like, yeah, how to,
I think that's it. So let me go ahead and read it.
Thank you. Feeling a little smart because at first I was not.
All right. So little Molly says, I am so mad at you. Me. I will smack you upside your head if my daughter fucking said that to me.
No, you wouldn't. That's a lie.
My girl would not say, I am so mad at you.
Okay. That's true, but
or my boy would not say that to me. So no, you know what? I'm not even gonna read this example. It's bullshit. Dude, come on. I want to know who lets their kid fucking say that to them. I'm so mad at you. That's a smack to the head.
Abuse. That's abuse.
That's not abuse. That's parenting, the Mexican way.
Got it. I thought that was the chancla.
Yeah, you smack them upside the head, and then you hit them with the chancla while they're running away.
Okay. I don't know.
All right.
I had neither of those.
All right, so let me just go ahead and finish this bullshit then. You are mad at me. Very mad at me. Tell me about that. Are you also feeling disappointed because I won't let you have a play date right now? Really? I think that's bullshit. Yes, I want to have a play date right now. I would not let my little girl, my boy fucking say that to me. Like they're demanding shit. I think this is wrong. I'm not agreeing with step 5.
It's an example. Doesn't mean step 5 is bad.
Okay. So it's pretty much helping them relate to their feelings. I think this example fucking was bullshit. And I'm not.
But I probably had it kind
5.
of on point. Like, it's just really like helping the kids. Sometimes they don't know how to understand their feelings or why they're feeling the way they do. I guess maybe connecting to their emotions, which our kid has no problem doing.
True, but I'm just thinking about when I was fucking growing up. I would never have told my mom, I want to do something now, or I'm feeling mad at you. Like, dude, I would have gotten hit. What kind of shit is this? Who wrote this article?
Not me.
I want to have a conversation with their kids. All right, F step 5 to me. Help them get emotional intelligence. Fucking what that bullshit. All right, whatever. Step 6. Form happiness habits. What kind of shit is this? I don't understand. Form happiness habits. I don't know. Form happiness habits. So have your kids form happy habits? What's a fucking is a happy habit?
I don't know.
Like,
what does that noise mean? I don't know what that means.
hand gesture.
Okay.
If you know, you know. Okay, so we're just going to skip step 6 because I don't understand shit what it says. Form happiness habits. Agree? Agree. Okay.
I'm like on thinking mode. Like, what does, I don't.
All right. F that. Step 7. Teach self-discipline.
You don't know that either. I mean, this goes with anything. School, sports, like where they got to do stuff to earn their stuff or,
I don't know. Not really. I don't know what step 7 mean.
teach self-discipline. It's like when you kids, like ours, they have school, they have sports, like they have to be self-disciplined to know their priorities and know how to prioritize and get stuff done. Like,
so like,
where I'm not having to tell them, like,
say like, if there's a cool party to go to, your self-discipline, it says like, you have a big soccer tournament coming up
the next morning.
So that okay. Gotcha. So like, say like if I'm on a diet and I see a fucking pinguino in the freezer.
You can't have it, so you can't cheat, and you're being self-disciplined. Yes.
Sometimes I am self-disciplined. Sometimes I'm a fucking wreck.
Mostly a wreck than self-discipline.
But dude, pinguinos in the freezer? Wow. So good.
Yeah, they are.
So self-discipline. Okay, so I was looking it up to see what I could find on self-discipline. And I kept on getting the marshmallow test.
The heck is the marshmallow test?
You don't know about the marshmallow test?
No, am I the only one who doesn't know?
Yeah.
Oh God.
All
I
right.
should just get off the podcast right now.
So the marshmallow test was they had kids, waiting in the waiting room. Well, they were the test. So the guy would come in and put a marshmallow right in the middle of the desk and says, here's a marshmallow, but if you wait 15 minutes, let me go get you another one and you can have two. Some kids waited for the second marshmallow.
And some said, I'll just eat it now.
And some of them, all of them waited for a little bit. There was a few that did wait all 15 minutes to go ahead and get that second marshmallow. Some of them only waited like a minute or two once they knew that the guy had left. And then they went ahead and just took that marshmallow.
Temptation.
Yep. Self-discipline.
I mean, that's how I see it. It's like our daughter. She loves donuts, ice cream. Like those are her weakness.
She would talk shit to you right now saying that she likes donuts.
It's just, why do you guys always say that? But
She loves ice cream.
she does. But because of her soccer and her sports, and she was trying to, get her speed up or whatnot, like she self-disciplined herself to say, okay, I'm not going to eat any junk food or snacks the whole week until I can have a little bit on Sundays, like one day a week. Like to me, it's self-discipline.
I agree.
And we just, like little things like that. I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of examples, but like those are the things that come to my mind.
Yeah, I would suck at self-discipline. Like if they did that marshmallow test, but instead of the marshmallow test, they put a cerveza test, I would fucking fail.
Okay.
I don't think I would wait for that second beer.
Yeah.
15 minutes. I don't think it's worth it. I would just chug that one and just wait for him to come in, and then I'll just leave and go get myself a 12-pack. Till he opens the door so I can leave.
You totally sucked with that analogy. Just your turn to get off. Turn off your mic.
But so this is about raising kids, raising happy kids. How is that teaching them to be happy? I don't get it.
I don't know. Maybe it's like the reward or knowing like, okay, it's not going to go nowhere. Like,
I get self-discipline. I think that's good on a kid, but how the F is that supposed to make a kid happy?
I don't know.
I don't know. But okay, whatever. So
That's a good question. Yeah, right. This is
how to raise happy kids. And how the hell is teaching self-discipline a happy fucking kid? If he wants a fucking marshmallow, give him the motherfucking marshmallow.
So if your daughter wants ice cream 24/7, you're just going to give her the ice cream 24/7?
No, she has priorities.
Okay, exactly.
But she's not happy when she doesn't have that ice cream. See what I'm talking about? Okay. Yeah. Step 8. More playtime. I agree.
More playtime.
Let kids fucking play.
Let kids be kids. Yeah, and that means like outdoors.
Definitely.
Right now it's all about technology and phones and iPads and game systems, and it's like kids do not leave the indoors. Like, yeah, they need more playtime. Well, I mean, I guess we're talking about the age too, right? Like when we grew up, it was all about being outside, and you played
Yep.
tag, freeze tag, hide and seek, just stuff outside. Bike ride, skateboard, like.
To me, playing inside is fucking boring. It's really boring. Like when I was growing up, I would be outside all the time. And then when my friends weren't outside, then I would go inside and play the game system. But I would be outside. These kids now are totally backwards. Well, not totally backwards because they don't even step outside. So
I'm like backwards. I'm like, what? When they get tired of the game? Because I
don't think they do.
Kids can play for hours.
And once they do get tired of a game, they'll just go ahead and see YouTube and TikTok and see all that stupid, crazy shit that everybody's doing.
Yeah.
I think the phone and all these game systems fucking up all that time that kids used to fucking play outside.
Yeah, I mean, we used to go outside and we just make up something like to play.
So what I got from this one, it says in the past 2 decades, children have lost 8 hours of playtime per week from the past 2 decades.
Of just free.
Play. So I read is this unstructured play, pretty much what we used to play when we were outside. Just we would just be outside and just
No
play
rules.
whatever the f we wanted.
Yeah.
That helps with kids. Can you believe that? That's why we're probably fucking badass.
Thank you.
I didn't say you. I said we.
Okay, we.
We.
Yes.
Yeah, because from what I was reading, it says that we learn to share some, not like you, negotiate, resolve conflicts, regulate emotions, and speak up for ourselves.
Not only that, but that's part of probably building relationships. Just like make friends like that.
Yeah.
You guys find interest in things.
Because nowadays, kids don't go out and play. They have to fucking have play dates. Like, what the hell's a play date?
I didn't know what that was till somebody brought it up when my daughter was little, or they wanted to hang out. I'm like, okay, does that mean we go over to your house?
I was like, dude, what kind of shit is that?
I mean, now everybody uses it and you're accustomed to it, but before I was like, wait,
I'm
what?
not. I'm still not accustomed. I'm still old school. I'll be like, you want to play date, dude? Go find someone in your own neighborhood.
I remember when friends used to come and be like, can you come outside and play?
From
Yeah.
4 blocks away.
Okay.
That's what's up.
Yeah, I mean, that'd be awesome to see kids like that playing outside. Actually, not too long ago, when we were walking our dogs and we actually saw kids on bikes and stuff, we're like, oh, dang, look, there's a bunch of kids outside. Like, we hadn't seen that in forever.
It's because they were locked out of their house.
Oh, that's the reason. Before we go on to 9, like, I think it just would be relaxing too. Like stress-free, like you're not thinking about stuff. You're not being forced to do things. You're not at practice for sports. Like just freely creative, have fun.
As a kid, yes. But now think about it as a parent. Well, we are parents. A lot of parents don't let their fucking kids outside. Unsupervised.
Yeah, I know.
Because the world is fucking crazy now.
I know. That is true. But I still like this one.
Yeah.
I think I totally agree with this one.
I
Okay.
think we should get rid of all the crazies and let kids play outside again.
Okay. Let me know when you clean up that environment. All right.
All right, so on to step 9. Rig their environment for happiness. So researchers found a strong link between happiness and not watching that much TV. They said the more happier people are, the less TV they watch than the unhappy ones.
Really? So what about movie lovers? Like those people that just like can sit and binge watch or...
I guess it's something similar to like laughing. When you're around friends, you're laughing. When you're watching a movie, you're not really laughing. Unless it's a comedy one, but when you're out, say when you're out with your girlfriends and just joking, you guys fucking laugh like crazy.
Well, I mean, I guess it goes hand in hand with some of the other ones, like where you rig their environment, like less TV, then maybe you're doing more things you like.
Like going outside.
Yeah, like playing or their sports. Like maybe that's just, I don't know.
But
Just
then
how I
that's the
think
only
of it.
thing I got though. Rigging the environment for happiness. What, like drawing happy faces in their room?
So I don't know. So like think about it. Like our kids, well, now they're older, so they do watch a little more TV or they're doing it as they're doing stuff in their room. But but before, like our kids barely had any time for TV. Like they would go the whole week, 3 to 4 days. Their TVs never got turned on. And when I think about their environment, is like we used to always have game nights. You know, like that little free time or that one night.
That was fun.
It was family night. We took turns on choosing a game, whether we liked it or not. It's whatever each one of us wanted. And we would just have game nights, no TVs on, no one's on social media, no one's on their phones. And we would just play until we would get tired and we didn't want to play no more.
I miss those days. Those were fun.
So I like, that's what I think about. And,
Okay.
you know, like, I guess when you say rig their environment, I guess it's maybe things like that where like it's entertainment of, like you said, laughter, fun, and family bonding,
Yeah.
like that family time.
All right. I get this one then. Because at first I was like, dude, come on. But I get it. Step 9 is a go for me.
Yeah.
And then, like you said, family time, which brings us to the last step. Step number 10, which is eat dinner together.
Yeah, that's super, super important. And that's key in our home.
I thought key was being funny in our home.
Okay, well, key number 2. Like we eat together all the time as much as we can.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
Like, well, I mean, during the week it's a little different because our all schedules are different with school and work. But if that isn't the case, we eat together. We do breakfast, we cook together, we eat together, dinner, and we all wait for each other. Like we all eat at the same time, and that has been since day one. And then our rules help, right? Like we
Yeah.
implement rules where they're not allowed to have phones at the table. So it's like we get to enjoy ourselves. We talk, like we just kind of focus on us and enjoy our dinners. And that has always been. And I think they pick up on it because I remember there was a few times where I told my son, why didn't you eat if there's food right there? And then he'd be like, I know, but I'm waiting for everybody so we can eat. Like, I'm like, oops, I felt so bad.
I know. Fucking meanie.
I'm not getting onto it. But it just goes to show you, like it's super important. Like that's one of the things I most enjoy. Like,
And I have heard that a lot, that families that eat together stay together.
yeah. And we also have not like our game night. We have our family dinner nights where, people would probably think we're crazy. We had a whole spreadsheet going. We had a dice. We had an order, and we'd roll the dice. And who's ever turned that week to pick where we went to eat at a restaurant or wherever with that letter, try something new, and they look forward to that. And then our kids, I think our daughter once told us like, oh, I can't wait for family dinner, or I can't wait to eat, because she's like, because we talk. It's our time because, again, we don't allow the phones to be out when we go have dinner. And I know people hearing this might think we're crazy, but it's not. It's like
That family, remember? Everybody was just on their phone, and we were looking at them for like at least 20 minutes. Nobody gave eye contact, and we were
nobody
just there
talked
laughing
to each other. I know, like, what's the point? Then just go home and be in your own rooms. Yeah. And I remember kids have always told us like how much they love going out to dinner because then we have conversations, like we talk, and it's like I think people have lost that,
Yeah, all they do is fucking text
I
nowadays.
know. But yeah, I mean, now the kids are older, right? Like our oldest, I can't really tell him what to do, but sometimes I just give him, my daughter calls it the mom look, and then he'd be like, okay, he'll put his phone away, but
Or a smack to the back of the head.
that. But yeah, this is one thing I enjoy. I love, we've implemented a lot of like, we've had family game nights, we have family dinner night, and then we'd have movie night, which we never had time for TV because they're so busy with everything else. And then it goes with the self-discipline. Like our one movie night, we would take turns, we would choose a movie, and then we would make that our snack day. Remember?
Yep.
For years, like we would put out a
All
table.
the donuts, all the
Yeah.
popcorn.
We would put out a
We
table.
used to gain like 6 pounds in that fucking night.
No, we would put out a table and we would, everybody would choose whatever snacks they wanted. It was the one day that we could eat whatever we wanted.
And mine was always the pingüinos.
And they probably were, or chips or something like that. But, it's funny. Like now we laugh, but it meant so much to them and they look forward to it. Like they were ready. They would bring out the table, they would prepare the snacks, and they would tell us, hey, it's almost movie night. And then we'd be ready. We wouldn't have our phones again. No phones. We'd see the movie, eat our snacks, and then we were good. And that was our Sunday relaxed day when we used to have that ability. We got to try and make an effort, but like our kids grow up with that. And I think those are traditions that hopefully when they have kids, like they'll do. And
Hopefully.
yeah. And even till this day, like our kids are older, they're teenagers, one's an adult, and they still like want to have game nights. Like if we don't have no plans on a Friday night, they'll be like, hey, let's play a game, you know? So, I think it's like you said, the family bonding, the time, the no phones, actual conversations are happening. I love
Well,
this
that
one.
depends because, let's just say like the parents are fucking boring. What type of fucking conversation are you going to have with those type of parents?
But it's not even that. Like
They like it because we crazy. Well, maybe I'm crazy. No, you're the crazy one.
no, but it doesn't have to be crazy. It could be simple. Just the fact of knowing, hey, like, how's your day? Like, what's going on in your life? Like, nowadays, people don't even know. Like, there's a lot of people who have no idea what the heck they teach at their kids' school. What do they talk about? What kinds of friends they have.
Hey. Why are you talking shit?
Just saying, you know?
That's me.
Oh, okay. Well, sorry. No, but I'm just saying, like, it doesn't have to be like, well, fun or boring parents. It's just the act of listening or showing some interest or just talking about things you normally don't have time to talk about. And we're so busy all week, and these little moments count.
I think this one is probably one of the most important ones on how to raise your happy kids. Aside from being happy and playing outside, I think this one goes a long way. Just because there has been a lot of research done on, families that eat together. They have a closer bond. They're more family oriented. Kids that eat with the family on a regular basis are more emotionally stable and less likely to abuse drugs and alcohol. They're less likely to abuse. I did not say that they won't use it. Just for the people out there, it said to abuse. So they get better grades and feel less depressed, especially in teen girls.
Interesting.
And most importantly, less likely to become obese or get into eating disorder. Because you know how some girls can get an eating disorder and they should be like, put their finger in the throat and just be throwing up. And
Yeah.
some people just can't live without doing that.
Yeah.
Crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah.
All of that just because of eating dinner with your family.
Dang, that's crazy. Yeah. I have to agree. This is a good one.
All right. So that's the end of our episode on how to raise happy kids backed by science.
Yeah.
Some of them I was fucking lost. I had no idea what the hell they were talking about. Some of them I do fucking agree.
Yeah.
I think we had to come up with our own.
Yeah.
Like smack a kid upside their head. Step 1.
Okay.
All right. Hopefully you guys like this episode. We will be back with another episode next week, which will be a good one. It's going to be a really, really good one.
Really good.
Really good.
Okay.
Like the next episode, when it comes out, you need to have your significant other and both of you listen to it. It's going to blow your mind.
I'm like, oh, I want to listen to it myself already. Like, oh, darn, I had to talk.
All right. So I'll see you guys next week. We out.
Peace.